In this orientation video, you will learn how to effectively communicate with your teachers through email and Canvas messages. The fastest way to communicate with your VLA instructors is to use your Fayette County School email or Canvas messages. To access your Fayette County School email, you should go to any of your Canvas course homepages, and on the top bar, you should find the blue icon that looks like an envelope, and it should take you to your Fayette County Public Schools email inbox. If it happens to pop up with another screen with a bunch of icons, just find the same blue icon and click it. Pictured here on the right is what your email inbox will look like. You should click on Inbox, and that will show you all of your emails that you've received. You can click on those and read them, and you can click on the blue New Mail icon to start a new email message. To access your Canvas messages, open up Canvas via your Google Waffle button, then click on Inbox. It looks like an envelope. You should see all of your incoming Canvas messages. You can click on any of those to open them up and read them. And if you need to compose a new message, you will click on the top left icon that looks like a pencil and paper. There are a couple of rules of thumb for communicating effectively via email or Canvas message. Those are: always include a specific subject in the subject line. Examples might include question about Unit 2, Lesson 3, requesting a retake for Unit 1 test, tutoring time request. Then you should always include a greeting on your email or Canvas messages. These could sound like, "Hello, Ms. Holt. Good afternoon." And then when you're composing the message itself, you need to be clear and specific in your message, but also keep it short. Let's look at a couple of examples to understand what it means to be clear and specific in your message, but also keep it short. Let's look at this first example. Can you help me with a lesson and an assignment? That is not an email or a Canvas message that would be clear and specific. It is short, but it doesn't really let your teacher know specifically what you need help with. So a better message to send would be, could you help me with the 912 Identifying Authors Tone lesson and assignment during tutoring time tomorrow, 9:25, during A3? That is still pretty short, but that is super specific. Your teacher will know exactly what you need help on. Let's look at the process from start to finish. Let's use Canvas messages. Open up Canvas and click on Inbox. To start a new message, click on the paper and pencil icon, and then drop down the course and find the course for the teacher that you're trying to communicate with. Then, under the To line, click on the icon and choose Teachers. There might be a couple of teachers, but select the one that you want to communicate with. Then, we always have to have a clear subject line that hints at what our message is about. So for this example, let's just say scheduling a retake on Unit 1 summative. Then we're ready to compose our message. Always begin with a greeting. I might say something like, "Hello, Ms. Holt." Then I want to be clear in my message, specific in my message, but also be as concise as I can be, just so my teacher knows what I need help with, but also doesn't have to read a book. In this case, I might say something like, "I missed the Unit 1 summative yesterday, and I was hoping to schedule a time to take it with you." Would we be able to do that tomorrow during your A1 office hours? Once you have your specific but concise message, don't forget to end it with some sort of sign-off, maybe a thank you for your teacher's time, and then your name. Then if you're using Canvas messages, there's also a couple of other cool features. You can add screenshots or other attachments using the attachment icon. If you click on it, it'll pop up a box and you can attach your file. The other icon is for recording media. If you prefer to explain by talking it out what you need from your teacher, you can record and then send that as well. Don't forget to check your email and Canvas messages at least once daily, especially if you have used email or Canvas message to ask a teacher a question. If you're not checking the email or Canvas messages, you may miss important information, especially their answers to your questions. If you have any questions about accessing, using, or composing emails, you can ask any of your VLA teachers.